Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2017 Infiniti Q50 Premium all-wheel drive that we have for sale. This is an off-lease vehicle we acquired directly from Infiniti Financial Services. One of the benefits of being a new Infiniti retailer is that we get direct access to a closed network of off-lease vehicles throughout the country. Me as a Premium manager, I cherry-pick the nicest ones I can find. I've been in Infiniti about 15 years. Very familiar with these vehicles. I know the options and color combinations that people want. And this one, I can tell you, is very desirable. White on graphite, pretty low miles for 2017, 27,890. The lease customer could have went up to 32,000 miles if it was a 10,000 mile lease, which is the lowest mile lease you could do of an Infiniti. So they left a little bit of miles for you. With leases, it's you use them or you lose them. So the person ends up buying this one will benefit from its low miles that the lease customer who had this one didn't take advantage of. Very well equipped with features. We have the original build sheet on this one, and this is the devil is in the details. So when you're doing your shopping, it's always good to compare apples to apples, because if you can park this next to a base Q50 with an MSRP of $42,650, and if you didn't look closely, they look very similar. But this has an MSRP originally of $46,815, so it has a little bit more equipment. One of the nice features is the Premium Plus package. That was a $1,650 option. That gives you navigation with voice recognition. A lot of people like to have navigation, especially in a luxury vehicle like this. Then you get Navi Synchronized adaptive shift control. So the way adaptive shift control, it momentarily holds the car in gear for better acceleration out of a turn, corner, or when accelerating up a hill. But the Navi synchronization takes it a step further, because it can see those road conditions coming up on the navigation system, so the transmission can prepare for those upcoming road conditions. We also have heated front seats, heated steering wheel, power tilt telescoping steering wheel with memory. Memory is popular because a lot of people have multiple drivers, so you have memory for the steering columns, you have memory for the seats, dual occupant memory for the driver's seat. It's also for the mirrors. Then you have auto dimming exterior mirrors and the 60/40 split rear seat. That helps if you need to put skis back there or carry any sizable objects. This won't fit in the trunk normally. Then we have illuminated kick plates, $465 option. This beautiful shade of majestic white is a premium color. It's $500 premium for this majestic white, and I can tell you it's beautiful. You'll love the way it sparkles in the sunlight. So those are the big ticket features that we have on this Q50. We have a dual display system. The top screen is for navigation, parking camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. Here you can see you can control your heated seats and heated steering wheel. Then over here we have the drive mode selector, which you can also access here. But here, if you want to drill down a little bit more and personalize it, you can make adjustments here. You can make adjustments to the transmission, 4 settings: Sport, Eco, Standard, and Snow. Steering, 2 settings for the steering: Sport and Standard. Then we have active trace control. The way active trace control, it individually brakes the wheels when you're going around a corner. It just helps the vehicle rotate through the corner a little bit better, and you can shut that on or off. This one has tinted windows. Really nice look with that white exterior. It has a Bose premium audio system, automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener, moonroof. The list of features goes on and on. The Q50 is a performance luxury sedan, so if you want performance with your luxury automobile, the Q50 certainly delivers. It has lots of pedigree. I can tell you pretty much all the performance-based Infinitis that we've seen over the last 15 years have been built on the advanced front midship platform that this Q50 is built on. Some notable performance vehicles that use this platform is the Nissan 350Z, the 370Z, the G35, G37, the Q60. A lot of performance-based Infinitis are built on this advanced front midship platform. The reason why they call it that is basically like a front mid-engine vehicle. So they place the engine as far back behind the front axle as possible, so the center of gravity is towards the middle of the vehicle, and that just helps improve the feeling and handling through the corners. It's better balanced. The Q50 is built on a rear-wheel drive platform. Generally, rear-wheel drive is better for performance. Most race cars are rear-wheel drive for a reason, and most high-performance sports cars, like Corvettes, are rear-wheel drive, Mustangs, things like that. But rear-wheel drive is standard on the Q50. All-wheel drive is optional. Most of the Infinitis that we have in our inventory, either new or used, will be all-wheel drive because that's preferable for consumers in our neck of the woods. You can see the roads are pretty wet and slippery. That's the case for most of the year in the Pacific Northwest. And with 300 horsepower, that all-wheel drive system will really improve your wet weather performance. And if you do drive in the snow, you're going to get a lot better traction in the snow of all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. And this has intelligent all-wheel drive. It's an amazing all-wheel drive system. It has pedigree too. This all-wheel drive system originally derived from an early version of the Nissan Skyline GTR. They've been putting this all-wheel drive system in Infinitis since about 2002, 2003, and it is really a fantastic system. It uses an electromagnetic differential, so you send electrical current to that differential and that activates the all-wheel drive system. So being able to activate the all-wheel drive system so quickly with electrical current using that electromagnetic differential, it can very quickly send power to the front wheels. As soon as those rear wheels slip in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels. And the reason why it's not all-wheel drive all the time is because if all-wheel drive is working all the time, it's going to chew through your tires faster, it's going to reduce your gas mileage, and also by having that rear-wheel drive bias, it gives you the feel of a rear-wheel drive sports car. Beautiful stance. You notice you have a dual exiting exhaust system. The Q50 is built and assembled in Japan. Not all Japanese brands these days are built in Japan, but the Q50 is a real deal. This has the all-weather package, so you get all-season floor mats. Then you have this cargo area protector, so the carpeted part underneath will not get wet, which can lead to mildew and stinky smells in your trunk, which we don't want that happening. This Q50 is in beautiful shape. I don't think you'll have any issues of it whatsoever. Gorgeous front end, adaptive xenon lights will provide outstanding nighttime visibility. They're bi-xenon, so you have HID high beams and low beams, and then you have LED daytime running lights. The heart of the Q50 is this VR30 twin turbo engine. We saw this as a new engine in 2016, replacing the aging VQ37 engine. The VQ37 was a fantastic engine, but it was getting long in the tooth. This engine's smoother and offers more low-end torque and is more refined. This engine makes 300 horsepower. It uses direct injection, which sends highly pressurized gas directly into the combustion chamber, which gives you more horsepower, lower emissions, and better fuel efficiency. And some people ask me, hey, what's that clattering noise? Well, that's just the way direct injection engines sound. It might sound loud from here with the hood open, but I can tell you when you're driving it, it's as quiet as can be. You won't really notice it. And if it is a little bit louder, the benefits of direct injection far outweigh maybe a little bit of noise when it's idling. This is backed by a 5-day, 100% money-back guarantee, serviced and checked by our Infiniti techs. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video, and we hope to see you soon.